Most embarrassing that we have to pass the bill to protect those rights, but because the Constitution should already be protecting it. But if we need to pass this bill to make sure that Idahoans can exercise their Second Amendment rights, we'll make sure we do it.
Now at 10, just one day after President Obama announced his executive action to tighten gun laws, an Eastern Idaho lawmaker is getting ready to present a bill that would loosen the Gem State gun control laws. Good evening, everyone. The right to carry is and has been a hot topic in Idaho for years. Local News 8's Chelsea Brensel spoke with State Representative Ron Nate today.
He's one of the lawmakers introducing a bill that would eliminate Idaho's requirement of purchasing a concealed permit. She has our top story.
Well, Jay Carroll, those who support this bill say it's not just getting rid of a current gun law. Some say if it passes, Idaho will finally align with the rights set forth by our founding fathers. The Second Amendment, the right to bear arms.
Let's just remember that this right didn't come from government granting it to us. We have natural rights, and the Constitution was written and enacted to preserve those rights and protect them from government infringement.
Representative Ron Nate says one of the Gem State's current gun laws is against the Constitution. In Idaho, a permit is required for people to conceal carry, but Nate is trying to change that this year by introducing a bill that would eliminate the requirement.
For Idahoans, it would mean that we are now fully honoring the Second Amendment, and that the right to keep and bear arms is as close to pure as we can get it.
Our Second Amendment is under attack.
Madison County Sheriff Roy Klingler says the current process isn't necessary.
Why are we even doing this? Why are we even having it? Because there's no training, there's no, the permits basically for nothing, in my opinion.
Some worry not requiring permits will increase violence. However, Klingler says permits don't stop criminals from getting their hands on guns.
We've never seen a bad guy that says, oh, I'll quit doing bad things because I don't have a permit. The permits don't stop criminals from being criminals. They don't obey the rules, they don't obey the laws.
The whole amendment says a well-regulated militia being necessary to the security of a free state. The right of the people to keep and bear arms shall not be infringed.
Jerry Scheid believes most people forget the first part of the amendment, a well-regulated militia.
A guy carrying a gun into a store or a public place just because he wants to doesn't constitute, in my opinion, a well-regulated militia.
Scheid isn't against guns. As a rancher, he's owned them his whole life. But he says what he doesn't like, the mentality that everybody should carry one everywhere they go.
I guess I wonder about a culture and a society that seems to be heading towards all of us being armed.
He says if this bill passes, Idahoans will have another thing to worry about when they leave their homes.
I don't want to think that when I send my wife to the grocery store in the morning, she's got to carry a gun in case somebody threatens her with one. It's not a world that I'd like to live in.
If this bill passes, it wouldn't do away with the permit process. It would basically be an option. People could get permits like the enhanced carry permit that allows them to conceal carry in other states. Live in the studio, I'm Chelsea Brensel.
Thanks, Chelsea. Now, 8 other states, including Wyoming, already have passed a similar law to the one that's being proposed in Idaho.